Well, hello. Hey, what's up? Welcome. Okay, let's cut right to the chase, straight to the point here. Today's video, I'm going to be testing and reviewing the new Milk Makeup Future Fluid Concealer. It's about time. Milk Makeup came out with some new face products, so I'm super excited to try out this one. It is supposed to be a medium to full coverage concealer, so we're not working with a Tarte Shape Tape here. No. We're working with something that's claiming to be super hydrating and medium coverage, but buildable to full. And I got some things to cover, as you see. So we're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna test it out and we're gonna see if it's any good, because I gotta be honest, Milk Makeup, I love the packaging, but the actual products inside are usually hit or miss for me. I either love them or I think that only the packaging has what's going on for it. So I'm hoping that this is really good. The packaging is what sold me and what caught my eye. So we'll see if it's good. By the way, if you are new to my channel, my name is ashleyellix. Hey, what's up? Welcome. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more makeup videos. And I got a ton on my channel if you want to go check those out. Also follow me on Instagram and TikTok at ashleyellix for some extended content. But that's it. Let's get started. Let's go, boo. Before we start painting my face, let's talk details and specifications real quick. This is a $29 concealer that is right now available at Sephora and in Sephora stores and Milk Makeup's website, of course. The packaging is stunning, but it is mirrored, so keep in mind your fingerprints might get all over it, but it's pretty, it's cute. It's actually quite chunky, but don't let that deceive you, because I was deceived. This is actually only a 8.5 milliliter amount of product, whereas the Tarte Shape Tape is actually a full 10 milliliters. So you are getting a little bit less for this, and it's around the same price point. So keep that in mind. However, the finish and the coverage is not the same. I picked up the shade 4N, which was the closest shade match I could figure out online. It was really hard to pick online, but I did what I could. This is the swatch of what the 4N looks like, which of course is described as a light neutral, which I tend to be. And for a reference point, I have my Tarte Shape Tape in the light sand shade. I'm either light sand in Tarte or light neutral, so I alternate between that. You'll see that the Milk Makeup swatch is a little bit lighter and a little bit more pink, so hopefully this will work out for me today. We'll see. They claim to have a lot of hyaluronic acid in this product, which my dry skin needs. Also, they have some proprietary ingredients such as Defensil and Revival. Sorry, I'm not good at pronunciation, so don't come for me for that. Also, caffeine, aloe vera, and arnica, which is all supposed to be visibly smoothing and brightening. So some Amica cream. We're using some Amica cream. I'm excited. Whoa, sorry for the jump scare. I went from no makeup to full-on black eyes. I should have given you a little bit of emotional warning. So anyways, this does appear to have more of an oil base to it, so I don't want to use a water-based primer or foundation with it, because that might get all separated and weird. So just keep that in mind. I wouldn't pair it with any kind of water-based product. So I'm going to take this primer from Makeup Revolution. It's the Blurring Balm Pore Blurring Compact. I really like this stuff. It's nice. I'll apply that to the skin. And then let's go in with it, boo. So I have a sponge that I'll do on one side for you guys to see what that finish looks like, and a brush. This is my favorite brush that I like to use from Bendelum. I don't know if they're still in business. It's a 957, just a flat top blending brush. That's what usually helps keep my concealer more full coverage. So let's apply this. That is weird. It's weird. It's very chubby. It's a little chubby guy. Kind of, I guess, you know what? I think it's similar in size to some of their sticks, in case you're wondering. And it does have a little stopper in there, so you don't pick up too much product, which is nice. If that stopper wasn't there, man, it would be a mess. So let's apply, let's see what like a medium coverage look would look like. Right there. Sometimes I do my concealer before my foundation. Let's see what that looks like. I'm gonna do both. I'll do it this way, and then on this side, I'll do it with my foundation already done. You know what I mean? Oh, it's spreading quite nicely. Yeah, that is definitely like a medium coverage with the sponge, because I can still see a little bit of my under eye darkness coming through a little bit. What I usually do before I do my foundation is I will put concealer on my cheeks. I do prefer to use a darker concealer because, yeah, this is pretty darn light, because I don't like it to be too light on my cheeks. But you'll see I have a lot of discoloration. So let's just see how that does evening out, even though I would prefer to do a darker one. I think just overall the shade is a little light for me, but it'll work on my under eyes to brighten. I just might not love to use it. I mean, it's still like you still get a little bit of coverage with that, but you'll see some dark spots coming through. So definitely, oh, sorry, sorry. Hey, I want to use the brush on this side. I would always do this before my foundation though. Yeah, you'll definitely get some more coverage, I think, with the brush. Let me go throw on some foundation though really quickly, and then I want to see how it looks over foundation, and then, you know, all the other parts that I conceal all of that stuff. Okay, so foundation's on. I actually just try to keep this side more of a medium coverage to kind of make that more my medium look, my medium side. Did a sponge to apply my foundation. And on this side, I did more full coverage with a brush. So we can hopefully see the difference there. So I'm gonna take this now and let's do under the eyes. I have been trying to be good and do less concealer under the eyes, but it's hard. And then I'm gonna just put it all right there, down the middle like I normally do. Up here needs some. I do like this applicator because it's dropping enough product but not too much when you use the flat side. And then this pointed tip, I can just dip right there on the little excess stuff. And then I have some blemishes, although the foundation did a pretty good job covering. But let's put some there. Have a little spot right there. And maybe we'll go in on that side a little bit more. Actually still have a little bit of redness down here. And then I always like to do around my nose too, because sometimes you get red light throughout the day there. So I'm gonna take my sponge, and I said that weird sponge, and yeah, tap that out, blending really nicely with, does have a bit of a sheen to it actually, I'm noticing. Ooh, like a bit of, it's not shimmer, although that's not great for, no sheen is really great for any kind of pimples or red spots you're trying to cover, but it'll be good for the under eyes. This just might be more of an under eye concealer product. It does talk about brightening. I mean, I see it. I hope you guys can see that like shine right there where I just laid that down, and I see it on the concealer as it's sitting on my skin. So I know it's not just the foundation. The foundation's glowy, but this is nice. Got some concealer in my eyelash. I better hurry up and blend this. So let's take the sponge, not sponge, you know what this is, a brush. Oh, look at that. Oh, that goes a long way. Hey-o. Can you see that? That's not like just the product being wet. Like that is almost like a opalescence to it. Almost like you mixed, say like the Auric Glow Lust or even a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. It's almost like you mixed a tiny bit of that in. And I am for that. Truly. There are all kinds of new glowy foundations that just came out. I kind of want to try the Too Faced Ethereal Light, and that I saw a review for and it looked freaking bangerang blinding. So yeah, that's keeping the coverage. That you could definitely see my dark circles are covered more. Well, dang. Okay, listen, I know this is like super first impressions. Like I just applied it. We haven't done a wear test or anything yet. We will do a wear test, don't worry. The look of this initially, I am loving. It's like the perfect amount of glow. Sometimes glowy concealers or like glowy under eye products in particular can just not pick up friendly on lighting. Right now, what I'm looking at, I'm liking. I haven't looked at it in natural lighting or anything like that, but it just has that really pretty glow to it. It's not sparkly, but it's just a sheen. And it doesn't make me look dry like so many concealers do, you know, that's the problem. And I like that this is almost full coverage. I have a tiny bit of darkness still on the inner corner there, but for the most part, it's looking pretty good. Definitely medium coverage with the sponge side. You'll see I have a lot more darkness on this side as opposed to this side. So I do like the flexibility of that because some days I just want to throw something on really quickly, maybe dab a little in my inner corner where it kind of softens the look, but it's not full glam. Now I do have to set this. I know not everybody sets their foundation or concealer, but I have to. I wish I could be that girl, but I'm not. I have to set it. I don't like the feeling on my face. I don't like it. So I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and we'll see if that pairs well. I do use the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. I love this stuff. It keeps me from looking too dry. So we'll see how it pairs. Okay, full face on. I didn't use any other glowy products other than, I mean, a highlighter I did. But I did a Tarte Shape Tape Stay Spray as my spray. I didn't do it. It's not a glowy spray. It's just a as is spray. Love this one. But so I wanted to see, it did go nicely with my powder. It lost, of course, a little bit of that luminosity that it was giving off, but I have a feeling throughout the day it's gonna come back through because I just don't look as dry as I normally would, like with the classic Shape Tape or anything. I did you will definitely see, again, medium coverage on this side. That one is a little bit more full, but you're still not gonna be as full as the Tarte Shape Tape. I didn't double layer or anything, so maybe you could build it up, but that's not really the purpose of this product. I think it's more for like that quick look, even though this is like a full glam look. Sorry, I'm filming like 19 videos at once. One of these is a palette video, you'll see soon. But yeah, I'm really liking how it looks. I like how it blended. A little really did go a long way. So initial thoughts, initial impression, I'm really digging it. But honestly, that could all change one way or another with a wear test. I could either fall more in love with it or I could hate it if it gets all crazy. So let's do that. Let's see how it wears and let's go. Ooh, I am disheveled. I think that's the best word for it, disheveled. It has been a long day, a long, hot, humid day, but this is how everything is looking. And here's the sponge side, the more medium coverage, definitely still medium. The full has kind of like gone down in coverage a little bit. You can tell my dark circles are coming through. There's not much hiding it. And I did get a little bit of creasing on the under eyes, so do take note of that. Not like so bad. I've definitely used concealers that creased a whole lot worse, so I definitely think this is doable. Still have a little bit of luminosity, not as much. I gotta play around with powders because I really want to keep how luminous it looks, but I still need to set it. So this is definitely one that I'm excited to play around with more. I think if you're trying to decide if you want this concealer or not, it really depends on how much coverage you want. If you're looking for that full coverage concealer, this is not seeming to be it. I mean, even though I built it up to full, it looks really good. It was like medium plus, almost full, but it just like, it didn't have quite the longevity. I think if you're looking for like a good medium coverage, it looked really beautiful. So my goal now is to figure out how I can keep that luminosity, but still set it, because I need to set my concealers and my foundations. I can't stand it feeling like tacky at all and rolling. I can try doing it where I don't set it, but I know it's just gonna roll into my smile line. So that's not my life, that's not for me. So I gotta play around with it. I'm really excited to keep playing around with it. And I'll update you guys as soon as I find out like a perfect storm, a perfect situation. So subscribe so you don't miss out on a future update video. And you can also follow me over on TikTok and Instagram at ashleyellix, so you get some quicker extended content and get more updates out faster that way. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. Let me know if you're gonna pick this up, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.